Hi, welcome back. So 3-1, Sheffield versus Tottenham. Um, whew, wow, I don't know what to say about that one. I said it last week, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced by Mourinho. I just don't know if he's good fit for what we're trying to do here. I think he's one of the best managers in the world when you're one goal ahead. When you're one goal, two goal, three goals down. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, okay, let's talk about the obvious. The handball incident. So I'm not by the lay of the rule, I understand why it was called off. However, I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. Oh, God. And I heard a lot of commentators come out and say, well, the game is gone and whatever. And, I appreciate the sympathy. At the same time, I see why the ref called it off. In my opinion, I don't think it should be called off because he gets fouled in the build-up and he's falling, and it's only natural to put your arm in front of you when you're falling. And he just happened to hit the ball, but did hit the ball. Yeah, it really sucked. This whole game really sucked. Harry put the ball in the net 4 times. He's the only one to show up today, really. I mean, let's talk about the players. I'm the biggest Eric Dyer fan. This is the Eric Dyer jersey. He was abysmal. Okay, he was great in the first half. And then something in his mind switched off for the goals in the second half. But yeah, I mean, he was, again, aerially and physically dominant, and he cut out a lot of loose balls and stuff like that. However, the second goal, he just stood there, same with the third. You would expect him to cut those out. However, he's not the only one to blame for that second goal. Serge especially is to blame, and Sissoko. 100%. The first goal, I want to blame Gio a little bit. He should definitely be covering the space in the box so they cannot cut it back. Ben Davies was overrun. I don't know what you want to say, but he was probably our most attacking outlet, Ben Davies, again today, which shows that we're clueless. I wish we could go back to an era where we knew of a way to attack besides give the ball to Serge and let him whip in across. That's not going to work against Sheffield United. It's ridiculous. We did score. It was a really nice goal, but, I mean, obviously I'm not too psyched about it. Again, this was a terrible game. The lineup. Let's look at the lineup. From the start of it, I was like, 3 wingers. That's kind of weird, especially when you have Dele and Lamela fit, who can work in a playmaker role. But Bergwijn did great. He did great in the attacking midfielder role, and, fine, whatever. We took him off for Lamela, and honestly, I'm not as upset as other people are because I think Bergwijn is still recovering from a knock or something, so it's expected that he won't be able to play the whole game. I really think the 9 days off really did us in. We just looked really, really tired, looked clueless. I mean, the only man of the match I can say is Harry Kane, maybe. Yeah, I mean, right. I'm just going to say, let's go through speed run here. Dyer, I did the player ratings on the Come On You Spurs subreddit, rep that. Dyer 4, Dav, probably our best defender, even though he still wasn't great. 5, Serge 4 or 3, really bad. Davies 5, Gio 4, for what I expected from him. Abysmal. I mean, not abysmal. He was still an attacking outlet, but he was just kind of losing it today. And you can't expect him to carry the team every single freaking game. So I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. Sissoko, 4, not a good performance. Bergwijn, 6. I mean, he was good. He was good. And then as soon as he went off, we looked clueless. Lucas started out the first half really well. 6. No, what am I? No, 4. He was bad in the second half. Just those whipped balls in, that looked like Sunday League stuff. That was really abysmal. Son, again, I expect more from Son in a game like this. 4. Kane, literally, I think the only person to really turn up today. He was deprived of service for what he was needed for. 7. Fuck it. Sub-wise, I mean, Lamella, he was involved in the goal, I think. I mean, I'm not going to give them ratings. It's whatever. And Ndombele, he came on and, he wasn't amazing. He wasn't, jaw-droppingly amazing, but he did start just drilling passes into the lines, hoping to cause chaos, and it did. And that was something we didn't have from Gio like we typically have. Deli, again, invisible a little bit. Yan was a weird substitution. I wonder if Ben Davies is hurt. I don't know. But, I mean, this is bye-bye Champions League. I'm okay with Europa if we can get there. I think Arsenal are above us. We laugh so much at Arsenal. We can't even be ahead of them. Really bad. I mean, I want to clarify something, though. I do back Mourinho. The only thing that upsets me, right, is that we just keep saying he needs time to work with the squad. He needs time to integrate with the squad. He needs time to implement his tactics. And he said that he didn't like the 9 days off, and I understand it. However, it's a time for him to work on the tactics that you would expect him to be so good at. And also, the quarantine break was also a time to work on that. Not as much, admittedly. He only got, I want to say 2 weeks, on-field training-wise. But still, you would hope for better. And I'll be honest, we usually turn up against big teams no matter the circumstance of our squad. Really, so the Manchester United game, you would expect people to turn up for that. The West Ham game was a little bit of a let-off. That shout in Football Manager was all right, lads, that was a little bit of a let-off. You need to be better next time so we don't, risk losing to one of these teams. That's exactly what this was. We came into it with too much confidence, I think. Yeah. You would just expect us to have a plan by now for how to go about the rest of the season and get points. And admittedly, this was a very hard situation, and we had a decision go against us, which hurts. And we looked better towards the end of the first half, but we never recovered after that. Never recovered. Just really, really clueless right now. What do we do in the summer? It looks like Højbjerg is going to join. He's just Winks. I don't know why we're in for him. I mean, he's a okay ball winner apparently, but he's exactly good as Nathan A. Clark puts it. Right back, I can't see anyone of note joining us that would improve on Serge, even though Serge put in another stinker today. Center back, I don't know, because you would expect Toby, Dyer, Dav, Yan to be enough. Tanganga, Foyth, you would expect it to be enough, but I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't lost all faith yet. I hope we can bounce back. I hope this kicks us into gear. When we were losing, we didn't look like we were kicking into gear, but Whatever. We go on. I'm going to go watch Manchester City versus Liverpool because that's going to be football. Actual football. I'm sorry I have such a negative opinion. I just really looked clueless today. And it's upsetting after, we changed managers, a manager we all loved, and we're still not seeing the results we deserve. This was a must-win game at the end of the day. And, we really could have capitalized on Chelsea slipping up. On Arsenal didn't slip up, but, we could have capitalized on yesterday. It's just upsetting. Anyways, if you're new, please subscribe or something if you want. I make a lot of football content and SpongeBob content. And please hit the like if you enjoyed my analysis. See you next time.